Day 29. To my surprise, it was still raining this morning, and I was preparing for a rather slow day with which I could undertake quite little activity. But to my surprise, it stopped raining at around 9 o'clock in the morning or something. So I left off to explore Moal Boal, um, and that is what I did. There were some. I had a. I was fortunate to have a umbrella, no doubt, but other than that, it was actually quite fine. And um, exploring Moal Boal, there's a lot of resorts and places for tourists, although that's what it states on Google Maps, and this is the Philippines, of course. So you have to check out the if the information is actually correct. And there's a lot of things wrong on Google Maps, but in the end, it surprises me that there are so many. How should I put that? If this is the epicenter of tourist activity in Cebu Island, then there's not much tourist activity here. In the entire island, I don't get it. There should be a lot more tourists, and they're not, or at least I don't see them. And it may actually be the case that Moal Boal is more about activities than about sitting there and hanging around. Um, so I also had an interesting run-in with a tricycle driver. I wanted a quick tricycle drive back to the mall of Moal Boal, and he tried to charge me 200 pesos, which is way too much. And so I immediately said I'd rather walk, and then there was another fellow that offered me a ride with his scooter for 100 pesos, which is also quite steep, but I was fine with that. Yeah. That money thing keeps being interesting here. It's a little bit different than it is back home. Um, Tomorrow I'll go rent a cabin at this petit paradise thing, that French thing, a little bit south here, and I'm considering renting a scooter again. So we'll see.